Hello everyone, this is the landing page of our app Quizy. Okay, as you can see, we have two types of login here: the traditional password, email password login, and also the OAuth login, wherein you use your Gmail ID to login. I will show that later on. So first, let's log in to teacher. So we select teacher, put in the credentials, which is our email ID and password, and now we log in. So as you can see here, on top of this is logout button. This is the teacher's dashboard display, and this is where details will be shown for our user email ID. This is actually a testing ID, so no name has been put here. Otherwise, I will log in from an official Google ID, and you will see both the all the information being displayed. Okay, we have two sections of quizzes right here: current or ongoing quizzes and the past quizzes. Basically, for these quizzes, the end time of the quiz has expired, but you can select any one of these quiz. You can go to edit quiz info, wherein you can get all the info and you can check them or change them accordingly. Okay, so go back and exit. So that way, that was the whole quiz editing platform, but I won't be showcasing that now. So this is our current quiz, it's ongoing right now. uh, and let's also go and uh, give some notification. Give me notifs. Okay, and add notification. Okay, we can also get a quick create a new quiz here, but I'm now going to show you the security features. So first, let's also put a wrong password to see. Okay, okay, so let's go in with the correct passwords now. Okay, so this is the student dashboard. Here you can see this is the notification panel, wherein the user ID of the sender will be notified. Okay, and this is the content of the notification. As soon as you have read the notification, you can click on it, and only then you can remove the notification. Okay, now these are the past quizzes that have been conducted. Okay, and this is the present ongoing quiz. uh, Here also you can see, once you log in with any email ID, you can see the details here. Again, we are using a testing ID, so no name is being shown. Now the process and the screenshots of the application after entering the quiz have been already shared with you. Now let me share this OAuth authentication with you. Okay, so as you can see, if I, let's say, use my private ID, okay, non-institute ID, here the institute is IIIT Allahabad, it will give us the error. So no, not just anyone can uh, access our access this portal. Only students of the registered institute can access it. So let's use the institute ID right now, and right now it will, because we are a student, it will take us to the student dashboard. Okay, so as you can see right now it's because this is our legit email ID and not a testing ID. It is showing us the entire information and the username as well as the password. Okay, as for this username, it will also get the same notifications. It also has to clear, and it can also take the quiz, and the rest of the process will be same. Okay, now let's log on to teacher, and if we move to a quiz, we click on it, we will have various options of like editing our quiz. As you can see here, I have chosen this question, so this is the question palette. Let's make some changes. Let's shorten it, and I can also go to the edit option, and I have these various options right here. So let's make some changes to just normal changes. Okay, we can also set whether the option will be correct or not as such, and also change the weightage. As you can see, I have changes to 1, and save those changes, and then finally update the question. As you can see, the question right now is this, but if now I update it, it will be changed accordingly. Okay, so this is the whole quiz editing portal right here. Also, we can delete the quiz if you want to. And while creating the quiz, you will have to enter details in this form, and if already entered the details but you still wish to change some of the settings, you can do that too. Okay, let's save that. Okay, and also the main anti-proctoring feature that we have is this. Basically, the model will detect if the person is using a handset, that is a cell phone, or if more than one person is in the frame, then it will catch the violators, and every time it catches violator, it will also show the images. So as you can see here, this testing has been done where I am holding the cell phone in the frame, and I am holding the cell phone in various you can see orientations, and it is still able to catch the perpetrator. And in this one you can see there are more than one faces, so it will also consider that as violation. So this has been collected from testing the model, and as you can see, it is able to catch any malpractice, and it will also give the username of the email. This is the testing account. So if in a particular quiz there are more than all the defaulters will be shown, and you can click on show images, and it will also show you at what moment they were caught doing the malpractice. Okay, so this was the main anti-proctoring feature of our quiz. We will be adding much more features in the upcoming versions of this quiz. Okay, the front end is almost done, and because this was about anti-proctoring, so I won't be taking you through the create quiz process, but it's almost same. So this was our app. Thank you for watching.